So you can't work remotely at your own home today, or you're on the road, or you're going somewhere to a different state, something you need to work remotely at a given area. Uh, is Starbucks a viable solution for that? Should you bring your laptop to a Starbucks, use your internet, and work there, 8 hours for the day? Now, the benefits of the Starbucks is they usually have really good internet. The only thing you really have to pay for is you should buy something there. You should buy something for the entire 8 hours. So, get a coffee and then get refills. Or buy, lunch there or something. You should always have some type of item that you ordered on your table, just so you're not there for free. Uh, they won't kick you out if you do that, if you keep on buying things. With that, it does get a little expensive, but you shouldn't have to pay more than maybe like $5 or $10 a day. It isn't that bad, but it does cost something. Now with Starbucks, if you're doing now with remote work, you'll probably have maybe one or two video conferences, video meetings, where you're talking to someone on a video chat with like Skype or Hangouts or something like that, and you'll talk to them maybe for 30 minutes to an hour every day. With Starbucks, it's usually very, very noisy. There's usually sometimes there's music in the background, and some of them, and sometimes there's nothing, and it's just voices, it's people talking. My point is Starbucks is usually very noisy, and it's not really the best for that unless you have a really good mic and it has like sound dampening all over it. You're not going to have a very good time. So you're not really going to noise cancel all those voices out. So whatever you can hear, the microphone can hear. So I wouldn't recommend Starbucks, only for a last minute, last option type of choice. What I recommend is you go to a library. Libraries usually, well, they're always very quiet, so they have decent internet. Matters which one you really go to, what location, but a library, you don't really have to sign up for anything to use their Wi-Fi. I recommend going up to the front desk, the librarian, and ask them, hey, I'm out of town, I need to use the internet. I have my laptop with me, can I use the Wi-Fi? And they'll usually put you in the system, your name, your email and stuff, and have you put in like a PIN number or a password or something. And yeah, they usually do that. It usually takes like 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes, and you get internet. Uh, Usually very quiet. The only downside of this is that the library is very open. Everyone can see your screen. So if you're working on anything confidential, don't do that in public. Maybe get one of those shades in your laptop that make it so people can't see it, or go into a library private room. Another one is maybe a co-working space, but if you're like a nomad or you're traveling, I don't think you can really get something that's decently priced only for one day. So I would say library is your best bet other than Starbucks. I think Starbucks is like the last option if you can't really find a library, or none of them will really take you. That there are some that won't take you unless you're local. In that case, Starbucks is really the only option. Starbucks or something like that. You can always go into McDonald's or Starbucks and go into the parking lot, buy a coffee, and sit out in your car and do everything. That's not comfortable. A car is not comfortable doing work, but you could do that. So you have a Starbucks. You want it quiet, go in your car. If you library, uh, people will see your screen. So maybe go into a private room or get one of those shaders. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a tint for your laptop screen. Only people that directly look at it can see it, but if you look at it from the sides, it goes all black. Buy one of those and you're all set.